Niv-Mizzet versus Weedlord. 420. I would like to begin, and I would like to... I won't be able to play these three cards. I will be able to play this, and not even this. Oh, wait, this maybe. 6 minus 1, 2, 3. No, not even this. But I will draw a land. I am sure of it. Greenland is quite important here now. This is a 5-color Niv-Mizzet. Kami, alright, so it seems to be Titan. If I could get down at Kavu on turn 2, I might have enough pressure to... So that was obviously an amazing draw. The opponent cannot play a Titan or anything else yet. Next turn I have to keep up No More Lies. Should I play the Polluted Delta? Can I fetch something that nets me blue? I need blue available for sure. Yes, Steam Vents potentially. Or even an island. So I can play the Delta. The Leyline would cost 1, but I only have 1 mana, white mana, which I need for the No More Lies. So, alright, let's attack. Do I want to discard anything? I don't really think so. So let's exile something. And get in there for 4. And I'd love to play another Kavu, but that would, yeah, then No More Lies would be offline, and I have to, it needs to be online exactly for this reason. So let's fetch just an island, should be fine, but do I want to be more flexible? Yes, and in this matchup lands are not that, life total is not that relevant, so there we go. Okay. Next turn I shall play Minsk and Boo, because that just has immediate pressure and I won't be keeping up anything.
The sun is warm. The air is sweet. We will never win magic.
Do I want to discard the Shaman? Yeah, why not? I don't think it's impactful anymore. Alright, next turn, even if the opponent plays the Titan, I think we should be good here. Just because I can remove it with Leyline and Boo has Trample. The opponent is probably going to board and Get Lost. Just so I need to be aware of that, being a potential card next turn. But yeah, happy to win on the draw against Titan. Thanks to an early Kavu. And yeah, the Get Lost absolutely... sorry, the No More Lies absolutely winning this game, basically.
Do not lay a finger on Boo.
No finger on Boo. Ooh, alright. So, let's see. Titan of Industry. Alright, I can... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this actually changes things. But I'm still good, I think. Alright, so, no. I have to remove...
We are large.
Or I can actually turn it into a 3/3 elk. Let's do that. Turn it into a 3/3 elk. Remove this one.
Put on your true shape.
Plus on the boo. And attack with everything.
We will stomp out evil.
And even discard this. Alright, the opponent is still there, but this boo is pretty strong. But the Titan definitely allowed the opponent to still have a chance here, gaining 4, 2 big creatures. The Titan is definitely a nice card. But yeah, the boo just gets big so fast. Alright, Ashiok. Non-creature spells with no. The Hidetsugu can deal with the tokens from the Field of the Dead, but that's basically all it does. Unmoored Ego. It's always a difficult card to name against this deck because the deck has different payoff cards. But why not? I don't need the Helix. I don't need... I can go down on one of the ley lines. And maybe the Deafening Clarions, then I can actually keep another ley line in there. One Clarion maybe for lifelink. Yeah, let's keep one in the game, in the deck. Let's go down on a Oko. So a lot of one-offs this deck is running, which makes it quite fun to play and able to have a lot of options, but at the same time, it's not maybe as consistent as a deck that has like 4/4/4. Okay. Red and blue. This can be black and green, then I would be missing white, which is not an option. So this needs to be black and white. Then I'm missing green. I'm gonna keep no matter what, but I need no more lies on turn 2. I would love to also play the Shaman on turn 1, but I think it's not possible. So, how can we fetch here? Oh, that's a little late to the party. So, getting a Triome is probably the only option I have here, which means I can't play the Shaman on turn 1. Or if I grab black and green, but then I don't have white. I have to have white. So let's go for the Triome. It's unfortunate, and it makes me more dependent on drawing a land. Because I don't have the Shaman turn 1 and then, 3 mana on turn 2. But that's how it is. Oh, the opponent actually mulliganed, I think. Or is that... no. 1... Okay. Alright, let's fetch a white something Triland. White, green, black. Oh, this one. Yeah, the Indatha Triome. Play this and pass the turn. have to keep up the no more lies. Yep, there's the natural order. Alright, here's a breeding pool. Is there any... No, so let's play the Oko.
I'm certain you're quite
So this gives the opponent a chance to do something.
And all your cares are gone.
The Oko can turn whatever the opponent gets into a 3-3, but yeah, now this is definitely problematic. Alright, Titan. Okay. So, not at the 7 lands yet, so I still have a chance. Okay. Gonna have to turn that into a 3-3 elk. I cannot allow for multiple triggers. Drawing the ley line is a little unfortunate. I'm not really entirely sure the deck really needs it. Next turn I can just play the Jar Soul. It won't have a trigger, unfortunately. The Unmoored Ego. Okay, let's do this first.
Let's broaden your existence.
Let's play this. And choose what? Or I just trade the Jar Soul for that Titan. What am I gonna say? Titan of Industry with the Ego? Or just Field of the Dead? Let's just pick Field of the Dead. Only 2, okay. So what else do we have? Okay, maybe. I mean, there's still Titans in there as well, but... Okay, let's start with this. Oh, the opponent actually has a Titan in hand. 2, 4, 6. Okay. Problem. But the opponent... Okay. That's 2 more lands. That means this 1 Field of the Dead, so probably should have picked Titan there. I was just... Yeah. I don't know why I kind of ignored the Titan, even though it's the staple of the deck. Yep, this match is gonna be difficult. But let's see. Zombies will come in a little bit more slowly. Like, the zombies really start to come in big time when the opponent has multiple of those.
So it's a game you're interested in. Gaze into my face. And
I can play Jar Soul and then Leyline. I think that's the play. Yeah. No trigger. And here we go. Block one of the... Let's see. The West Vale Abbey is there as well. Okay, more tokens. The opponent's gonna have to invest quite a bit into taking down the Oko. The Jar Soul, actually no 1 mana card available anywhere. Okay, yeah, it's gonna create a few more zombies. Alright, so, okay, 1 more zombie. So every land is a 2-2. Okay, giving it haste, sure. So let's see how the opponent attacks here. Everything attacks. Okay. So, I can block the Titan and take out a zombie to keep my Oko alive, and I think that's the play. Why? Because then these both die, and I still have I will be able to make another 3/3. Okay, what else? Oh, Akami into another zombie. Alright, that's painful. Sure. Alright, there's the untapped land. Gonna create this, make this a 3/3. Play the Niv-Mizzet. Oh, whoa. I haven't seen this before. Oh, I have to choose one of these. Alright. Ooh, there's the Deafening Clarion. Oh, that's... Can I survive the next turn? That's what's gonna matter here. I can give... Wow. This would be game. So let's see if I can survive. It's gonna be tough, right? I just need to survive this one turn. Eight power in the form of the 2/2s. So I just, yep. Ooh, no, that's gonna be it, isn't it? Yep, I think that's game, unfortunately. Damn it. It was close. Gonna block here, gonna block one of these, but I think it's too much. Yep, definitely close. Maybe I should also include this. Oh, I don't need the Teferi. Wait, this? No. Indatha Clarion is even just better, right? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I don't know. No companion, I know. Because of the two Ashioks. Yes, I would like to play first. Oh my god, only one land, but the Leyline, is that gonna be enough? I think I can't keep it, even though one land is too risky. This one's better. Gonna put back the Locus. I don't have no more lies available on turn. Maybe I do, if the opponent plays a fetch land. Then I would have it available on turn 2. So I am reliant on the opponent playing a fetch land. Okay, no fetch land. I'm not gonna attack, because the opponent might still play a fetch land. Oh, wait a second. And okay. Overgrown Tomb obviously not giving me blue or white mana, so that wouldn't be an option. But now I have this. So, I need to fetch. I have black, green. Okay, I need blue. Green and red is available. I need blue and white. Okay, so this needs to be blue or white. could be a Sacred Foundry, actually. I think that's a good choice. So, white and blue means I can play the Kavu by creating red. Creating red mana here. And green, play the Kavu. And keep up no more lies. Okay, so it has to be blue. Okay, wait, it has to be blue and I have blue and green, right? No. What does it need to be? Definitely blue, right? Definitely blue, and then I think it doesn't really matter that much. So let's just go blue and white. Okay. Spelunking is fine. I'm gonna play the Kavu. I'm gonna attack. Then I will play a land. I will keep up blue and white, so I need to again create a red. Alright, the pressure is there. The one counter magic. No More Lies has been a big player here in the first match and also potentially in this match. Luckily the opponent didn't draw any Cavern of Souls, because that would make things different. That would change the equation. Do I have... No, let's just grab one of the Troy lands. Should I play the iteration? Can I afford it? No. Well, maybe. Or, no, the Shaman is representing not death. It is representing death. So let's attack with the Kavus first. Nope. Oopsies, maybe I shouldn't have removed that. I need it for the Shaman. Well, now let's use the Shaman to make mana then in that case. Oopsies, the Hydra as well. Didn't consider that. Is it big enough? What is it? It's a 2/2. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna chump block here. Okay. Alright, I got it. Okay. Opponent is definitely in the tank. I'm really wondering what the opponent could play here. I have no idea. With 2 green mana in the pool. This one can also add a green. Maybe looking to play a charm before this Hydra goes into the bin. Dies. Tension. The tension rises. Alright, now gonna remove a land, make a red mana, play this. One in my hand. Will I play the Kavu? I don't think I will. So let's put this one in the library and this in exile. Why am I not playing the Kavu? Because again, I want to have no more lies up. What a card it has been. Okay, alright, yeah, the opponent concedes. So yeah, definitely interesting match against the Titan. Definitely No More Lies playing a big role, at least in game 1. In game 3, it didn't even though I had it, it didn't come into play. Kavu, I think it's clear why there's 4 in the deck, because for 2 mana it's just the 5/5 in this deck. Alright, let's see how the next game goes. 5 color Niv-Mizzet versus I bought 0/0/0. The opponent shall begin. I shall... I can't play any card, basically. So I will... Should I still keep in the hopes of drawing some kind of land? It might be a tapped land, which I can also not play. So let's go down here. This is better. What am I gonna put back? Maybe the Teferi. Or the Ransom. Let's put the Ransom back. Could be Jund. Could not. Could be Jund. Alright, let's play a Shaman. I will trade, even though I don't like it. if I get the opportunity to do so. I'm using Primal Flames. Okay. So I definitely need to draw. This is gonna be painful already. Yep. Yeah, this is gonna be painful. What did the opponent exile? Land. Alright, that's actually okay. Do I need to fetch? No, I don't. Yep. Yeah, it's gonna have to be this. Gonna bounce the Kavu. Just to slow the opponent down here.
I am not going to sit this one out. Trust me, I have a plan.
Get deeper into my deck. Still a difficult position that we are in.
Now what?
A Ragavan on the loose is definitely a problem. Now the opponent can just leyline my leyline. Leyline my leyline. And I think that's game. Because my lands will be incorrect, maybe? Maybe not. I can Cosmic Rebirth back this and bounce the thing again, but every turn the Ragavan on turn 1 was game defining here. But that's what Ragavan can do. An unchecked Ragavan is definitely a big problem. I have blue, green, white. I need... Okay, the opponent didn't go for that play. So... I could play this and keep up no more lies. Maybe that's a good choice here. Let's do it. You won't kill it here in response. Well, yes. Alright, gonna take another big ton of damage next turn. Wow. Stubborn Denial. Yeah. So next turn I will have to try and play the Niv-Mizzet. Yep, making my Cosmic Rebirth more useless as well. Will the opponent play something here? The opponent could just play the Juggernaut. This is gonna get countered. For sure. No point. This game is definitely over. Alright, but that's how it... Well, that's how it is. I don't think there's much I can bring in. An unmoored ego, but I think I'm just gonna keep things as they were. I shall play first, and I shall play. Start off with a Shaman. Next turn, a Kavu. This needs to be blue-red then, but then I can't play this or this. Okay, now I can potentially play these things. So let's play our own Kavu. So green, so this needs to be white and red would be a good combination. Any combination is difficult here. White and red wouldn't allow me to play this. Green, so this has to be red and something. So blue and red, let's go blue. But blue and red won't allow me to play this. So let's go white and red. I think the Clarion is my least played card for now. And next turn I can play this tapped, but yeah, this I can play the Peddler, which is nice. I can play the Peddler and this, and then get a tapped land, and then my next turn is gonna be pretty nice, I think. And a card. Let's start off with the Peddler. Let's see what he has first. Okay, a Leyline Binding. That's unfortunate. Let's take the Inti, because that will grow things. And this Clarion can become very potent. So I need definitely another white or red. I don't want to play the iteration now because I won't get value from it. So let's just hang back here for a turn. Should I just kind of jump block here and next turn just... No, let's take this for now. I need to get full value of this Clarion. Alright, so it has to be red or white. The Raugrin Triome seems good. I can play Minsk and Boo, make a 4/4. If I play this, I'll kill all my own creatures as well. So how about doing this first? Yeah, let's do this. One into my hand, the Helix. One into the library. And one into the exile. I can play the Helix. Potentially. I think that's a good play, actually. But let's do it in the opponent's turn. Before even blockers, let's do this. I need... Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. Okay, I need white and this has to be red. Has to be something red. Just a mountain spot. That's okay-ish. Let's block... God. Wow, this is gonna hurt. Ah. Of course, the tribal flames. Yep. Yeah, difficult matchup for sure. The zoo deck is tough. Zoo deck is tough. What could I have done differently? The Clarion only really works with the Kavu on board, or maybe a Boo. Not with these smaller creatures. Alright, let's just, yeah. Could I have done something differently? I don't really think so. Try to stay in there as long as possible and try to get the value. Use the Clarion. Kavu getting leylined early was problematic. That could have, kept me in the game a little bit longer. Yep. But anyway, let's see how the next match goes. 5-color Niv-Mizzet versus Snake Eater. Go first and keep. I'm gonna go for the green-white, maybe. I think that's a good choice. And then blue-red? Blue-black? Do I have the... No, I don't. Alright, let's start off with the white. Green-white. The Temple Garden. This could be a tapped land. Alright, no Thoughtseize or anything on turn 1, which means I'm able to play. Now I will grab for sure the blue-red. What's my last color then? Black, but I don't have anything black. So let's go for the steam vents. Make a green, blue, doesn't matter. Go.
Walk with me, sing with me.
So, turn to Oko. Let's see what the opponent can do about that. 6 loyalty is a high number.
Surely you must be
Only thing I can
vanished.
think of is Edict. Alright, so it is okay though. Oh no. Oh my god, wow. Alright, starting off. Alright. Okay. Do I want to ley line? I can just trade these, but if that dies, it's just gonna go to the opponent's graveyard again. Plus, my Oko will die next turn. So let's plus this first. Let's grab something black. Black, green, black, red. Black, white. Yeah, black, white's good. So I can leyline for 1. Can get rid of the amalgam. Let's attack first. Wait a minute. I could remove something from the opponent's graveyard as well. Exile 8 other cards. Just this Ox, right? So I think I have to do that. So 1 mana's going for the Ox. 1 green. This gonna remove the Amalgam. But I don't need to do that yet. And the opponent doesn't have 2 red for the Ox either. So I think I can just hold back here for a second. But I will be leaving this unspent. I will mute my opponent and say thank you. I could also play a Kavu and this, but I don't want that Ox. Let's go in the upkeep and remove the Ox. The opponent mills himself again, hopefully not hitting anything. Another Acromoeba. But that doesn't trigger anything else. Okay. I think I have to Leyline no matter what end of turn. Because otherwise I'm leaving 2 mana unspent. That's gonna be huge though. They're both attack. That's gonna be huge. What am I gonna do next? But I can Oko it. Alright, let's do this. Do I want to remove something here? Yeah, I can remove these ghouls, but they... Okay, gain 3 or more life. So, what do I need to do? This is gonna plus.
One bite, and all your cares are gone.
If I play this, I can't use my Shaman anymore. So I think I'm gonna have to take a turn without Shaman. Play this, and pass the turn. And attack. Giving the opponent free reign on the next turn, unfortunately. But hopefully Deafening Clarion can do something. It's gonna kill my whole board. As well, but let's... Yeah, I can Oko that. I can Oko it. Yeah, alright. So that went pretty well. Ashiok for sure. This as well. So definitely all the graveyard hate I can get. Wow, Wonder as well. Yeah, Wonder is an amazing card. I love Wonder. I used to play, my first deck I ever played was basically Green-Blue Madness in Odyssey block, or like Odyssey, when Odyssey was around, and Wonder was in that deck too. Judgment, Odyssey, Torment, Judgment, Wild Mongrel, etc. Okay, but let's focus on this. What am I gonna hit with the Ego? Like, what's the main card the opponent runs that messes me up? I don't know. Too many to count. Alright, let's get rid of that. What else do we not really need? Probably a Teferi. Well, it could bounce things back to the opponent's hand, which the opponent probably doesn't like. This is okay. Kavus are definitely my... The Oko was pretty good, but only because I had it like really early. What am I gonna get rid of? This Exiled, which is also pretty cool. Maybe just go down on one Clarion, one Oko, so going down to the one-offs. Oh, Boo is good. Niv-Mizzet is the staple of the deck. Leyline Exiles, that's good. Don't want to go down on this Leyline here. Either 3 or none, right? Ransom is my card advantage. Jarso. Let's go down. Teferi. Yeah, let's go down Teferi. Let's try it like this. So what would I like to have? Ashiok and Deathrite Shaman. The opponent goes first. I only have one land. I do have this. Should I risk it? Yeah, let's risk it. Alright, need a land now. But then I could Juggernaut. Wait, what? Milling me? Sure, then I'll play the problem. Playing the ammo grand just like that. Dude, this is too early for that. Let's just kill it and attack. No, let's just attack. Let's attack first. Okay. And now just play the Peddler. And let's see what the opponent has, which I don't like. Wow, destroy target non-creature, non-land permanent. Wow, this Witherbloom plan is crazy good. Why is that not played more often? Oh, non-creature, non-land permanent. Okay, I got it. If it was creature, that would be crazy. Okay, so... Okay, the opponent playing the Ghoul. Now what I will do is... Wow. I will kill the Ghoul. Then attack, remove it. I have a Leyline Binding. Alright, so that worked out pretty well. Against the graveyard deck. I'm not sure why the opponent milled me. That's a little... I'm a little confused by that. Alright, that went, yeah, as said, that went pretty well. My cards lined up pretty good. I did draw the lands I needed, which was obviously helpful. But sometimes, yeah, you do have to... What does this art of this Lightning Helix? I can't really see it. Oh, it's this... Is this a mage? And then he... Okay, he has like... one red spell and one bluish spell? Anyway, let's go on to the next match. 5-color Niv-Mizzet versus Bubble Belva. My opponent shall go first. 2 ley lines of the Guild Pact, but only 1 land. Again, a pretty risky play. I'm not gonna do it this time. I'm gonna keep this one. And put back 1 Heath. A Ragavan. Ooh, what am I gonna do against that? Nothing. I have no turn 1 play. So Ragavan is gonna hit me. I can then Soul Search, but if I don't hit a 1 mana card, I don't get the token. I can't Leyline either. Well, I can Leyline. I can Leyline. I'm just gonna play the Kavu. I'm gonna play the Kavu. I'm gonna grab the red land. Red and white. Red, white, and then the last one can be something blue. Well, if the opponent didn't take the Kavu, which I didn't. The opponent didn't take the Kavu. Maybe the opponent has a Fatal Push. Oh, or another Thoughtseize. Okay, what's going on here? Taking the Kavu, okay. So how am I gonna deal with this Ragavan? Can I allow for another hit? I don't really think so. So let's go for the white-red. Sacred Foundry. And play it and take out the Ragavan. Next turn I can just activate the Jegantha. I hope the opponent is a little bit out of gas here. Okay, that's taking a turn to play that. I hope there's no good hit. That was a good hit. Okay, but no land. No land. Okay, no land. Alright, that's perfect. Helix, what do I need? I need... This has to be red. Red or white. Red or white. So a Hallowed Fountain, right? Because I need blue as well. Okay, so a Hallowed Fountain it is. Another iteration, pretty good from the opponent, for the opponent. Next turn I will play a tap Breeding Pool and Jegantha. Activate Jegantha, and then the following turn, depending, I hope I draw land by then. But every single Death Shadow the opponent plays is gonna be pretty big now. And there, speaking of the devil, right? Oh, an Oko. I can make it a 3/3.
Surely you see the humor here.
Another iteration. So the opponent, yeah, those iterations are definitely good card advantage. They're basically always 2-for-1s. Oh, that Thoughtseize is good. That Thoughtseize is very good. What else? Another Shadow? A Bolt. Alright, so ensuring the Oko dies. Okay. The opponent's at 2. Do I have bolts? I don't think so. I have Lightning Helix, but I used it. Sorin's Ransom. On my turn, yes, no. On the opponent's turn, no. Do it now while the opponent's tapped out. Kavu and a Triome. Is that what I want? Why is the opponent showing me this? Is that gonna help me a lot? I'm gonna take the risk here, maybe. Kavu is just gonna be slow, but can I ensure anything here that I can use immediately? What if it's just like a shaman or something? Alright, let's take this. Yeah. I think that was the good choice. Okay. I'm taking some damage here. But next I can play a Kavu and a Shaman. Or I can play a Kavu and activate that, but I'm gonna play the Shaman. The Shaman in itself can drain the opponent down. So the opponent has to deal with the Shaman 100%. Alright, Bowmasters don't deal with the Shaman. I think I have a chance here. I just need this Shaman to survive here now. But the opponent's targeting it. So now I need a Clarion. Deafening Clarion. Do I have it? Nope, just a land. Alright, then unfortunately I have to concede. I'll give the opponent the pleasure of killing. It was a close game. That was definitely interesting and close, and there was a chance to win. But both Unholy Heats, that was... The opponent's cards did line up pretty well. The opponent had the all those iterations. That was pretty crazy. But this is like, what's blue in here? Like, this seems pretty black. Blue or black? Blue or black? Shaman. Thoughtseize. Okay, yeah. Let's put some veils in there as well. A voice too? Voice? Do I need a voice? Yeah, let's get a voice too. Alright, what are we gonna get rid of? Teferi. Maybe just even the ley lines. I think I have to get rid of the ley lines. Go down one on these, go down one on the Clarions, and get rid of the Teferi. No, maybe the Jarstall, because the Jarstall always only has the Shaman as a target. It's not really super effective in this deck, to be honest. Play first and keep. I'm gonna play... I want Veil of Summer on turn 1, so I'm not gonna play this tap land in the first instance. I need just red from this Foothills, and then I have all colors. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with the breeding, with an Overgrown Tomb or a breeding pool. Doesn't really matter. Let's go with the breeding pool first, and hope the opponent Thoughtseizes on turn 1. Hopefully it's a Thoughtseize and not a Channeler or Ragavan. Yes! Thank you. And now I can fetch the red. What do I have? 2 greens. I don't need green. I don't need that much black here. Blue maybe, or white. White I have here. Let's go red white. And next turn Ashiok or Uro. Could even just Uro first and take it slow on the Ashiok in order to prevent it getting countered or something. Let's attack first. go. Yep. Put down the triangle. I could have made this 5-5 before, but it's fine. This is green, green, blue. Okay, blue. No, blue, blue, green, green. So I can actually. Well, no, I can't get the ore back because I'm missing cards in the graveyard. But I'm close to it. I can Niv-Mizzet actually next turn. I'm sure the opponent has like Spell Pierce or something. Which is why I played the Uro last turn instead of the Ashiok. Let's attack first. I could have exiled the Bauble actually. That's an artifact. Would have probably made more sense. But let's see. Attack. Get in for 5 potentially. I don't think I need the Ashiok urgently yet. Let's play the Alright, some Bowmasters. As a trump blocker, that makes sense. Gonna keep these ley lines in case the opponent plays Death Shadow. Need to discard 1 card. The Rebirth, I don't need it. And this flies, so that's important. And the opponent scoops it up. Alright, so let's keep, I think the deck, I'm gonna keep it like that. Get rid of the Jegantha and go. The decisive match. The opponent begins, unfortunately. I will keep this. I have this plus this. I have no more lies on turn 2. I have some card draw and a Kavu. A counter, a threat, and card advantage. And enough lands to play the things I want to play. But Thoughtseize is unfortunate. Taking the Kavu. Alright, that was a good draw. Next turn I can keep up no more lines. Ah, that was also a good draw. Taking the ransom, okay. I know the opponent's has Spell Pierce up probably available. So I'm just gonna pass the turn. The Rebirth can get back its Kavu at instant speed. opponent actually already starting to get back that. There's no impermanence in there that the opponent can get. So, shall we? Should I just slam the Ashiok? I think I won't. I think I want to end of turn Rebirth. Yeah, and keep up No More Lies. But I am expecting the opponent to have... Alright, let's play it end of turn. Yes. Okay, and now I shall attack. But before I attack, I shall grab a something black. So this can get me a swamp. Swamp and... yeah, Godless Shrine. Attack. Discard. Discard the Flooded Strand, yep. Perfect, that was a pretty good draw. And I can play... yeah. I can try and counter that. But then I'm probably just gonna run into a Spell Pierce. But that's a good chance to maybe use the No More Lies. Or do I want to use it next turn to secure my Ashiok? Difficult choice here. I'm going to mute the opponent preemptively. Do I just want to keep up Normalize and Leyline Binding next turn? Is that really my play? Or should I fight for this and risk getting... no, actually, I'm going to fight for this. Why? Because I have 2 mana to pay for a Spell Pierce. Okay, a Drawn in the Lock. Alright. Well, at least I... okay, there's no permanent card for Dolores. And if the opponent plays Dolores, I can Leyline it, and then Ashiok. Okay, now the opponent has some play with Dolores. At least some kind of card advantage to be gained from it. The Expressive Iteration is also good. A Brainstorm as well. Okay. So the opponent not playing the lures yet. Maybe drawing into a Death Shadow. A Bauble. Another Bauble. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna slam this Ashiok here now. Oh wow, a Kavu as well. Can I play the Kavu and the Ashiok? I think I can. This is red, so I just need something green.
I am that which nightmares themselves fear. Your final terror is upon you.
Just green is enough? No, I can't. Green and black, green and blue, green and white. that. Ah, another iteration. These iterations are giving the opponent quite the comeback. Luckily, my Ashraf is keeping this in check a little bit. Wow, that's a bad draw. Should I activate it now? No, let's not. For now, there's no need to do it. Oh, did you really do that? Opponent didn't realize the Ashiok fetch mechanism. Okay, maybe the opponent just did it to make it a 3, but okay.
You fear me.
Alright, now I probably need to... That's a great draw. Ah, a gust. Alright, at least the opponent surveils twice, which means now I will exile the graveyard. I'll put it on top for sure. I will activate this.
I leave you.
And keep up Leyline. Okay.
Nightmare.
Quite the tight match. This Niv-Mizzet resolving is super crucial. But there's not much say I have in it at the moment.
I aspired for more.
Alurus, alright. End of turn, should I exile it? Yeah, no, I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept that for the Death Shadow, but alright. Now this... I'm just gonna have to play it. Alright, that's pretty good. Only 2 cards, that's pretty low. But, I mean, it's a 6/6 in on itself as well, which can't be fatal push. The only thing that can take care of it is the... what's it called? Unholy Heat. But that requires a graveyard. So, chances are pretty good. The Clarion can take care of these two. But the only thing that I can't take care of is the Death Shadow, but it doesn't fly. So I think my chances are pretty good here at the moment. This can bounce anything. Alright, taking one of those cards. Okay, these could become flyers and then chump block. That's also an option. The opponent's at 1. Do I still have the Lightning Helix? I do. Alright, 1 Unholy Heat. The opponent is hoping to hit. Okay. Okay, the opponent did hit. Wow. That's tough. What do I need? Lightning Helix. Ooh, I'm taking 6 here. Wow. No Helix. Alright, let's play this. I should have not played the land first. Oh wow, and that too. 6, 7,
Let's
8.
slow this down.
If I draw, I will die, so...
Let's try this.
Helix. Give me my Helix. Okay, the opponent is attacking the Teferi. At least partially. Okay, so that Teferi did heal me a little bit, basically. To prevent some damage.
be.
And it survives too. Okay, the opponent just doesn't want me to be able to. Okay, Helix. A Kavu, that's not enough. Wow. Yep. G to the G.
This might be a bad idea.
Yep, quite unfortunate. But going 2-2. Which is shows that the deck definitely can go toe-to-toe with the top decks of the format, I would say. Grixis, Shadow, Titan, Zoo was difficult. But yeah, all in all, the deck is definitely fun to play. It's probably more tier 2, but I mean, Niv-Mizzet is resistant to Fatal Push. Unfortunately not to Unholy Heat, which is, yeah, exactly 6 damage. So that really made the difference here. Yeah, and even the Ashiok, you know, these channelers, they can just get Delirium so quickly. But they always need the Bauble, so the Bauble is pretty important for the opponent in this situation. Kavu, you know, can be explosive. So yeah, the deck does, and the advantage of this deck is also that the opponent usually, and this is not very frequently played, so the opponent are most likely not very prepared for it, especially the Clarion, but unfortunately I wasn't able to, you know, capitalize on it much. But yeah, definitely an interesting deck to play. Niv-Mizzet, you know, just being a card advantage engine and a big threat in itself, flying, etc. Cheaper than Atraxa. You don't need to rely on natural order to get it into play. You have Leyline Binding, you have some counter magic, so it's definitely a robust deck to play, and yeah, definitely worth giving it a try. Anyway, thanks for watching, have fun, see you in the arena, and peace out.